Oh, there we go.
Yep. Okay, so question number 1. Which one's my... Oh, this is the one. No, that's not it. There it is. Okay, so what'd you guys get for
The
1A?
first one, A, I got 18.8%, or 3 out of 16.
Yeah, 3 out of 16.
Yep.
All right. And then second, B, 17.8%, or 9 out of 16. Which is like 9 out of 16. Because I'm looking also at the key, and it was 9 out of 16 with to the power of 3. So,
Yeah.
So I got the 17.8%, but the fraction I got was like 729 out of 4,096.
yeah, that's
That's
correct.
what I got too.
Yep.
All right, and then the C was 10 out of 16, or 62.5%.
Mm-hmm.
Got that.
D was 7 out of 16, or 43.8%.
Perfect.
Yep.
On 2, on A, I got approximately 10%.
Yeah.
Yep.
Here.
That's a large other number.
Yep.
On B, I got 1 out of 256, or 0.4%.
I got something different.
For which one? B?
For B,
I
Yeah.
got 0.4% too.
I got 0.1.
I got .001.
Did you convert it to a percent or not?
No. So that'd be .1.
So right
What
now we're split on 0.1 or 0.4.
what's
Oh.
the key say?
The key says 0.1%.
Okay, this is the one I had a question on because I added and then multiplied, but I think on the key they multiply and then add, and I
Yeah,
didn't know
you
why.
multiply. Kind of think of PEMDAS. You multiply first and then you add.
Is that why? That's why they did that one?
I think it just in a logical progression. You kind of put together what you're just like the two kind of groupings together. Just you kind of want to have them finalized and then you mash them together.
Right, so what I did is because they were all going to be white flowers, I took that as a 4 out of 4 and multiplied it by 1 out of 4 for being the dwarf. I ended up with 4 out of 16.
See, I think it's because they're two different things. And this is an OR problem, so you're adding them. So let's see. You either have a tall white,
Yeah, so
tall white.
they all are white,
Mm-hmm.
and so the white is not what differentiates them all. It's the tall and dwarf.
Yes, but true that doesn't differentiate them, but it's that combination in that it's the two of them together creating that probability that it's going to be this and white. It's going to be tall and white. The probability of those two combined.
I only did half the problem. I can see why now.
So it says
Does that make sense what I'm saying?
I I did the first half of the problem for the fractional percentage of tall with white, and didn't,
Mm-hmm.
and well, the tall with white and the short with white. Yeah, I can see that I did some weird in this that I shouldn't have done.
And you're fine. Yep. So,
So hold on, so I got for tall with white times. You guys end up with like 5 out of 16th to
Oh, Jonathan has this
you got a
the thing up.
3 out of 16 to the that's more. So 3 out of 16 is the probability of being tall and white,
Yep.
and the probability of being short and white is 1 out of 16.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So that should give us a 4 out of 16.
See, that's what I thought too. But like Shelby said that we multiply first and then we add those probabilities together.
If you look on Jonathan's screen, he pulled up share screen the answer key. You can kind of see you multiply or do the product. I mean, what is it? Power. That's the word. I knew it started with a P.
Interesting. So I'm not sure how they got. Wait a minute, hold on. 4 out of 16 to the fourth. Oh, there it is. I didn't take it to the fourth power on both of them, so that's why.
Yeah, or times each one of them by 4, which is pretty much what a power is.
Yeah. Right, so that would explain why I didn't get that answer on B.
Yep.
Perfect.
So C.
I got 3.52 times 10 to the negative 4%.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah.
Negative 4%?
If it's percent, it's -4, but if you don't do the percent, it would be -6.
Oh, it's -6. I'm like,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like percents. I usually don't use them, so.
Yeah, same.
And then D. First, when I read that, I was like, is there even a question being asked?
I was confused at first. I didn't put anything down because I didn't understand what I was asking.
But I took it as like, what is the probability of getting those in that order?
Yeah, that's what the key said. It was like 9 out of 16 times 1 out of 16 times 3 out of 16 times 9 out of 16 times 3 out of 16.
And I got approximately 0.07%, or 6.95 times 10 to the negative 2%.
Yeah, that's the key says 6.95 times 10 to the negative 2%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't understand it until I saw it. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
that's
first
weird.
one, is there even a question here?
Yeah.
ask anything I felt.
I thought it was like the Chi or whatever that is. That's the next one, and I almost did the whole thing for that. So.
Well, yeah, I hadn't gotten that far in the reading for the chi-square, so I totally skipped all the problems that dealt with chi-square.
Oh.
Nice.
So
Solid.
I got 3A and all 4 and nothing else.
Okay, so 3A.
I predicted that the disease sensitive and the herbicide resistant were both dominant traits, and the disease resistant and herbicide sensitive are homozygous recessive.
Yep.
Yeah.
I put 2.
Okay. Now, the goodness of fit test and the chi-square result, I hadn't even looked at that in the reading or the video, so I didn't even attempt it.
I got for B
Yeah.
0.543.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what I got.
Me too.
Okay, and that's at a percent or just the decimal?
That's just the decimal.
Yeah, it's just going to be a decimal.
Um,
So then C, because it's that, we fail to reject the hypothesis.
Yep.
and we failed to reject it because it was greater than a .05 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
That
on the
took me a
chart,
second to get a hang of. I was just like, wait, which way does it go?
too. I know that was weird.
Yeah, I'll be looking at that one later. I can't
Okay, and then
confirm or deny your results until I've actually done my own study.
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay.
So, are we moving on to 4 now?
Yeah.
Yep.
I got butchered on these ones, so.
Now, I was guessing on like half of these.
I
On
think that's pretty good.
4A, I got autosomal dominant.
I
Yeah.
got that as well.
Yeah, that was the only one that kind of tripped me up though, because there aren't any spouses. Like it's got the
Oh,
one,
no, that one was
and I
so
was
weird.
so confused.
They just kind of just like procreated by themselves.
Right? Like what the heck?
Hey, it could be well, I can't mean, there are some species out there that are asexual reproductive.
That's-
Yeah, but these are used for humans.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just weird because I've never seen a pedigree chart without that.
Processes. And then you got the one
I've
with,
That's why it didn't throw me off as much, but it kind of, I think it was mostly because they didn't really want to keep track of who the females were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you also got the one going with the twins.
Yeah.
Mhm.
On B, I got X-linked dominant.
That's what I got.
I got X-linked dominant.
Same.
Okay.
Yep.
Woo.
On C, I put sex limited.
What? That's
Oh.
not a choice.
I thought that was Y-linked, but it's not Y-linked.
No, I think it's X-linked recessive
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
because,
But there's no females.
well, it doesn't,
Right.
because it's more dominant, but not all the males are affected.
Yeah,
Because an affected father produces an affected son. If the father's not infected, but the son is infected, then where does that leave you?
yeah, so it can't be Y-linked. Because if it's Y-linked, then all the boys have it.
Right. That's why I realized after I saw it was wrong.
You're good.
What is the answer?
And then D,
Yeah, for C.
It was
See?
X-linked recessive.
What? X-linked recessive?
Yeah.
yeah,
You want me to pull up the requirements for that? Here. The X-link. Let's see. So it says
Yeah.
more males are affected than females. The trait can skip a generation.
Yeah.
And how can you tell if it's homozygous or hemizygous males?
Well, hemizygous, males are always hemizygous in the sexual chromosomes.
Yeah, because they only have one of each.
Okay. How can you tell if it's a homozygous female?
So if it's recessive, then they have it. But if they don't have it, and then none of their kids have it, they're probably homozygous dominant. But if they've got boys that have it, then they must be a carrier. So
Oh.
they must be
Yeah.
heterozygous. So
Okay.
that's what we see in the first generation.
yeah.
Okay.
And also,
I got it now. Thanks.
On 5D, I got autosomal recessive.
I got that as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
I went through, it was like, that is the only thing that kind of would fit that.
hmm
Yep.
Alright. Well, that's all I can help out with, really.
Okay.
All right. 5. What did you guys get for A?
Let's see. I got the cheese score of 1.188 with 1 degree of freedom.
Yeah. That's about what I got.
Chi-square.
And then this would fail to reject the null hypothesis.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Then B, I got 68.5 with 1 degree of freedom.
I got that as well.
Then you reject it. You would reject it because it's such a high number away from like 1, right?
Yeah, I used the chart for this one though. But
Yeah.
I think
it
a lot of
depends
times,
on the degrees of freedom.
Okay.
yeah.
I don't really know. This is
But
confusing.
most of the time, if it is kind of like a really, really high number, it's usually not going to work.
Yeah, that's what I feel like because that means that there was that much of a difference between the observed and the expected.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. All right, and what'd you guys get for C?
60.99 with 1 degree of freedom, and it rejected the null hypothesis.
Yeah.
yeah.
Rejected the null.
Mm-hmm.
You rejected the null on the last one.
Yes.
Yeah, B and C are rejecting.
D.
I had to go look through the notes from a long time ago because I remember seeing the 2-to-1. So this one was that there has to be a lethal
Mm-hmm.
because then that one dies, so then you get the 2-to-1 ratio.
Right.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
I had to look it up too.
Yeah.
I was just like, what?
The ratios throw me off.
A little bit. But if you know them, they're helpful.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, once I get all my reading done, I'll be able to understand the question.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
definitely.
typically helps. So this is it.
Yeah.
So are we taking a test this Saturday?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yep. Saturday, it's due at midnight.
All right. So is it a take-home test or like a testing center or
No,
what?
The testing center wouldn't work for me.
it's online. It's like a 2-part. Pretty sure one of it's gonna be multiple choice, and the other part's gonna be like a write-on.
Yeah, I think that's
Yay.
So it's online, but no printout stuff or anything like that.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Sounds like fun.
Woohoo.
Well, do we have any questions we want to go over before the test? We can probably do that now. Or any concepts that confuse anyone?
Just the ones I didn't study.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'll just have to go through and study again. Go through everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really think of anything off the top of my head right now, but
Yeah, if I had studied chi-square, I probably would have been able to explain that.
Yeah, I think that's the thing that has a little bit all of us a little hung up on.
yeah, it was kind of a weird thing, but
Yeah.
Okay, well, that concludes this session. Awesome to work with you guys.
All right, so we're gonna do next week at 7, or is there any conflictions anybody sees right now?
Well, my pre-pharmacy is usually at 7 o'clock, but they always have it's usually every other week. Sometimes they'll randomly call it, so I don't know. But next week I shouldn't have it. So
I haven't got my work schedule for next week. I might have to work during it, or I don't know. I'll see.
All right.
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be on a family reunion, but I should be able to do that. But I'm gonna be in a different time zone an hour later, so not too late would be nice. But
Yeah.
other than that, I should be able to do it because I just do it on my phone. So
Okay.
How many time zones away are you gonna be from the mountain time zone?
just one, but it is one later. So like if
Okay.
you do it at 9, it's gonna be 10. But
Okay.